You're watching Explore Tulsa.
I have had this idea for about 5 years, and I own several other businesses, and so I never really knew how I could incorporate one more business into my life since, a day is only 24 hours. So last summer, I kind of had a moment where I thought, I have to do this. I'm going to have to move forward with it. And my husband was very supportive and said, I think the time is now. I think if you're going to do it, you just need to feel the fear and do it anyways. So my mom and dad had owned a restaurant here in Tulsa downtown for many, many years, and they sold it about 3 years ago. So I knew that I had to have help. So I went to my parents and I said, I've got this crazy idea. First of all, do you think that it's a good idea? And second of all, will you come out of retirement and help me do it? So they thought it was a great idea, and they agreed to go back to work again. So they're here with me, and it's myself, my husband, and my parents, and my nephew works for us some part-time as well. So it's family. It's a family-owned and operated little business. There's a few things that were important to us. One was we really wanted to be on Route 66. We kind of all have a tie to Route 66. The other thing was we really wanted to be in this area. My mom grew up in the neighborhood just adjacent to our business here. Went to high school at Will Rogers High School and has kind of lived in this area for a long time. We also wanted to have a location that had good street visibility, which we have here, ample parking, and we wanted a spot that had foot traffic. And Tally's Diner is on the corner, and so he's been here for many, many years, so that was a good draw for foot traffic, kind of to get visibility of our business out there. So we have 12 flavors of cookies and 2 flavors of brownies, and those are all my mom's recipes. So those are cookies that myself and my 2 sisters grew up eating. And then, of course, when my parents had the restaurant downtown, they fixed the cookies there as well. So kind of the idea that went through my head is, I want to be able to use those cookies in some way because they're fabulous cookies. And I had thought about the ice cream cookie sandwich concept, so it was a perfect marriage. My mom's cookies and then pairing that with ice cream to make a sandwich. A lot of places that sell cookies, they're frozen dough that they buy from a wholesaler. We don't do that. We make our dough from scratch every day and bake. So it really sets us apart, and that's the thing we hear over and over from people. The cookies are amazing. People love the fact that they can create their own. 12 cookies, 2 brownies, 12 flavors of ice cream. I think there's something like 1,850 possible combinations of things. So people really enjoy that part of it. They also just come in and buy our cookies by the dozens. Obviously our price point, I think, enters into it. We wanted something that was affordable, that someone could bring their family, their 3 or 4 children in, and they could buy ice cream for their family without it breaking the bank. So that was the other piece of this. It's interesting on a day-to-day basis. I work a lot of hours, and of course I added even more when I did this. But the difference with this is that it is so rewarding. I mean, who isn't happy with cookies and ice cream? I mean, it makes everyone happy. And so it's really rewarding to have people come in and they're excited about what we're doing. They bring their families. We see multiple generations, grandparents, grandkids, parents. So that's been really a very rewarding part of this, and that's kind of what keeps me going. On the days when I'm really tired, that's what gets me up and gets me here.